All right, so I'm going to be taking a look at the very early alpha version of a game called Torn. Um, I put a post about this in my community tab at one point, trying to get people to go like their Facebook page so I could actually get into the beta test, and that's what this is. There is no game sound. They're still kind of working on that. Well, they had it and then they removed it because it didn't sound very good. The gameplay is a little bit laggy. That is, um, partially the game, partially the recording, but for the most part, it is the game because I think it is specifically optimized for iOS at the moment. I have Android, so yeah, but it'll get better at some point. The graphics look really good. I really like the look of this mech guy right here that I'm using. The weapons and the mechs, the hangers, everything are completely preset. It's basically like playing a custom match is the only thing that we can do at the moment. And apart from that, there are several factions to choose from. What I'm doing right now is actually killing this... it's like a boss thing in the middle of more or less a control point battle, and what happens when you kill it is you get a bunch of like beacon points, so killing it can like really change the tide of battle. I think it's an interesting mechanic. Whether or not I like it better with or without it being there, I don't know. I think it'd be better to just leave it out, but I guess it depends on where they place it in the map, some sort of thing, because it seems to me like it's probably going to be one of the first things it goes, but it does take a bit. You can see I got another guy helping me. But yeah, not the most exciting thing to show first off, but two games going here. There are currently two different factions to choose from. The one that I'm using right now I think is called Bastions or something like that. And the other ones are Hermits. So what I think an ability of this faction is that I get like passive HP regeneration, which is nice. Yeah, it's a little bit laggy, but again, not optimized, and it's definitely not how it's going to look in the final stage, but the models and everything look really, really good, honestly. There are no specifications for like the weapons or anything, no range parameters, no stats, no anything. It's completely it's just 5 builds that are in your hangar, and then you can choose your faction, and then between the two factions that you can choose there are like 2 different hangars that you can choose, and that's it for now. You see I got destroyed my first one. Now I didn't choose that spider mech in the very middle. I never actually played with that one during the test session, but this is like a tank thing. It's got a dome shield that more or less just follows it around everywhere. So it's kind of like Juggernaut, but it regenerates after you put it down, and the cooldown's pretty short too. I think all in all, everything seems very, very balanced for this game so far, and that's nice. The gameplay seems interesting. There's a lot of different weapons. Eventually, you'll be able to equip different mechs, different weapons, different things, and all of that in your hangar. But yeah, as of right now, it is very, very simplistic. But it looks good. It looks good. Honestly, I don't really have too much else to say about the game. Like I said, it's very early access, so there's not a ton happening right off the bat. More will be happening at some point. I'm definitely going to, keep myself updated and all that sort of thing. To play it more often. It looks really fun. I'm excited for its, final release. I don't think there'd be bots in it at all. At least there aren't currently, so, that's something. So full, like, PvP action. Looks good. Looks good. I'm excited for it, but yeah. I'm just gonna leave you guys with the rest of the gameplay, and yeah, enjoy it.